Hey guys, Damien Collins here from Cheeky Monkey Squash, and in this video I'm just having a training game with one of my good friends, Hailey. Hailey's played some of the lower level PSA events in around Sydney as sort of like a wild card, so to speak. She has a really nice game, but in this one we're just going to sort of see what we're both doing right, what we both could improve on, and try to work it out from there. I'd say the tempo we're playing at is probably about 70%. We could probably both kick it up a notch or two, but we've both also only just started coming back from the Christmas, New Year's break. Now, this is an interesting point, and you could see Hailey was disappointed with her serve on that one. But as I said to one of my other students today, actually, was if you're not serving one or two balls out occasionally, you're probably not trying to apply enough pressure with your serve. And what I mean by that is, sometimes you got to flirt with that outline to throw it at an uncomfortable height for your opposition to be able to volley the ball. If you haven't already, it'd mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below who you think's going to win this game. Are you on Team Damien or Team Hailey? Now, there's a couple of things that I've noticed in this next rally. One is I'm still moving back after my serve, and I'm kind of hanging around a deep tee position. And the other one was that my next pickup here, I've actually double hit. When I broke it down frame by frame, I've double hit that, but obviously it was at such a pace that I didn't feel it in the game for whatever reason. Hailey won the point nonetheless. So here when we go ultra slow-mo, as you can see, first contact's there, the separation, and then the flick to keep the ball in play. I kind of hit the ball into no man's land there. I had to do more to work my way in front of Hailey and try to put a little bit of pressure on her shot there. What I love about Hailey's game is she plays a very attacking sort of style game. She sees something there that she can attack. She's not afraid to do it. Now this serve from Hailey is just not wide enough. It gives me the opportunity to volley and get on the attack. Here Hailey would be better off cross-courting. I was anticipating the drive, and it enabled me to sort of keep control of the tee for an extra couple of shots, and then with that one, she was just a little bit too deep, allowing the boast to be a winner. Now this one, Hailey's return comes mid-court. My follow-through there, I just didn't find the right end point of the follow-through. I ended up hitting and carrying that ball up and out of court. Nice serve. See, I think there, straight off the serve, I was on back foot. She could have taken the ball in short a lot sooner. I think with the modern game, you should never be afraid to attack the ball. My general philosophy is that the game's all about time. So if you're under pressure, you should be looking to lob the ball, hit the ball a little bit higher, a little bit slower, and create time that way. As long as by the time your opponent's striking the ball, you're back in front, ready to go, you're fine. And then on the flip side, if you're not under pressure and the ball's there, I believe just go attack and try to create as much pressure as you can. Take the ball earlier, hit the ball harder, that sort of thing. That lob there from Hailey, just not high enough. I think a good way to practice your lobs from the front of the court at least is see if you can get that ball to hit the roof. So when you're lobbing it, throw it as high as you can. Don't be overly concerned about if the ball goes out. Just how high can I get it that it's going to be a pain for my opponent to try to volley it if they were, say, at the tee or even at a sort of deeper tee position. As I said, for myself, the main purpose of that lob is to create time to recover and be able to stay in a rally. So the higher the better. Being a bit lazy here, so to speak, I need to be pushing up to a higher tee position. It's very hard to attack if you're taking everything from a deep tee to sort of being in around the back of the court. But kind of made up for it there and just moving the ball around. Nice drop. Oh, great get. That was a bit cheeky. Now, obviously, if we were playing a proper match, I would stop, ask for the let there, and not play that shot in that situation. But we both trust each other a heap with the ball and with our racket skills, so it's not as if I was playing a shot where Hailey was actually at risk of being hit. It was a good rally. Clearly, we're both just trying to buy a little bit of time. And I think that's also key for when you're having these training sort of games is, as much as you might like attacking, draw a few rallies out and try to test the fitness a little bit. Still go for your attacking shots when they present, but don't be afraid to occasionally draw a rally or two out and just have fun with it. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Currently, we're just short of 1,000 subscribers, aiming to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this week. Really like both our racket preps. Rackets up nice and early, creating plenty of time to actually strike the ball. When you're working on your racket prep, you should be aiming to link that swing to your movement, both leading into the ball and also clearing back to the tee. So having a nice full swing, shoulder to shoulder, without being excessive in the swing. Now, it was a reasonably good width from Hailey on the cross. I just could have been higher up myself, having a higher tee position. Higher tee position just simply means just trying to be about a step in front of the tee where I am now. Hailey was very unlucky there not to keep that one in play. One thing that I admire about her game is how flexible she is on court and her retrieving abilities. That return there, a little bit of the punt. Would have liked to have seen Hailey step forward and be a bit more proactive on that ball, and the little boast catching her out there at the end. The reason the boast worked was because Hailey had to move back to cover the drive, allowing me to put that ball back in against her momentum. I think by this point we'd been on court for possibly nearly an hour already. We'd done some routines leading in to it, and this was sort of just the games at the end for a bit of fun. Let me know in the comments section, how many times a week do you train, and do you have a training partner that you like to train with on a regular basis? That contact from myself wasn't overly good. There was a lot of rotation in the shoulders as I'd struck that, causing that ball to come mid-court, but sometimes that can work to your advantage. We're both very deep. I'd like to see us both push up a little bit more, hanging around the back of the service boxes. In part, that could come down to the fact that we've just come off the Christmas break and haven't really been training much. But at the same time, when you play at this level, we should be trying to train a little bit more and train a bit harder. Great drives. And see there, another opportunity where Hailey could have used variation just to put a little bit of pressure on myself. Playing a very traditional up and down the wall sort of game. But if you're dragging the person off the tee and they're sort of already starting to float across, it can be worth just going for something different. Just like that. That little boast catching me out there as I was moving across, anticipating the traditional drive straight down the wall that Hailey normally does. Now, this isn't me shitting on Hailey's game or anything like that. She is an unbelievable player. It's just different philosophies, different thoughts around the way the game should be played in the modern era. Hope you're enjoying this video so far. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That's got to be a stroke. I was a little bit too slow to move there. I needed to be quicker in that situation, and my shot needed to be tighter. The reason the shot came out like that was because I lifted my head up on contact, trying to trace the ball or track the ball too early. And great shot there by Hailey, dying in that back forehand corner. I really like with Hailey that she has a set routine she goes through before every serve. Just regardless, it's going through the same motion, the same process, getting herself ready for that next point. Beautiful lob there, but I don't think she needs to move all the way back to the physical tee. I think a high tee would have been suffice in that situation. If I chose to drive, she's still going to have enough time to come back and get that ball off the back wall, but she'd still allow herself to get up and recover that post. That flicker of a screen there was just the camera resetting itself. Nice cross court there, good width, but the lob not high enough. Oh, that was very well put away. Very well put away. The lob just wasn't wide enough or high enough there. And it was great control from Hailey's racket to put that ball away into the front forehand corner. Deep breath, picks the spots, nice serve, and she's applying pressure straight away, straight off that serve. Now it's only the fact that I played a slightly higher drive and gave myself time to push around in front, but I was actually able to stay in that rally. You don't want to be caught behind your opponent, and that's an example of why. Hailey really needed to push in front, be in front of me there, and that then would have forced me to play to the back of the court, giving her an opportunity to retrieve the ball. Now there's a couple of sports psychology tricks that I like to use during my games, whether it be during training, match play, whatever. One is on my racket, I've got a couple of words just on some masking tape on the shaft, and they're just mental reminders. It might be to breathe, might be to keep calm, might be to focus, but I find that helps a lot. And the other is just to remind myself that, hey, it's just a game, we're playing for fun. Good rally forming, and then that high drop just sticking too tight to the wall. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you had, it would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button. Just helps with the YouTube algorithm. Know who to promote our videos out to. Great volley, making me do the court runs, and that's a nice, lovely little drop. That would be game. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye for now.